Hey everyone, welcome back to more Monster Train 2. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So I just did a run with this particular setup with Talos here, trying out the alternate leader for the Fallen. We're going to now do a run with the Pyreborn that I haven't used before. Just unlocked Lady Gilda here quite recently. And let's use... yeah, I like the Inspire a little better. So we'll use them as a backup. We'll have the Inspire and Bloated Whelp applies Indigestion. Sacrifice, deal damage to enemy units. Okay. Something we might have something where like we get stronger the more gold we have, or maybe the more dragon eggs we have. Something like that is what I'm assuming. Let's jump in and see. Oh, I've also got a new heart. This one will let me heal the frontline person on each floor. I can only do that once per battle though, which I kept forgetting to do in the last run that I did. So I've been playing this quite a bit since it came out and definitely enjoying it. It's very similar to the first one, just a lot of additional stuff. Alright, so we have... is this the one that's going to poison me? I'm not sure. Yeah, the Corruption. This one's pretty tough, actually. Applying the Corruption to my guys definitely is difficult. Okay, we've got Lava Flow. Add Pyrogel 4 to enemy units. Definitely like this one. It's quite good. We've got a couple of those. Soulless Sacrifice. I think I've seen before. Consume, Advance, apply Damage Shield 2. It's not bad for 2 cost. We do have an Avenger on Revenge. Apply Melee Weakness 1 to attackers. I think it just reduces their damage, right? No, if they're attacked, take that much damage again for each stack of melee weakness. Okay. Alright. We know what my abilities are. So we have Trample. I do like Trample. That's always good. Summon a Gilded Egg. So the Gilded Egg... so Celebrate means if it survives the fight, we get 2. So we do build up more. Avarice 5 gets me gold. Interesting. I kind of like having the Trample better, so let's go with the Gilded. For our artifact, what do we want? End of battle, front friendly unit. On each floor, permanently gains +6 health. That's pretty good. Pyrogel 10 to non-flying boss enemy units that enter the room below the pyre floor can help. I've had that before. I haven't had the Martyr's Signet before, so let's do that. Maybe we can get some extra health as we go through. Okay. Healers blessed by Dominion bolster their allies, attacking in large bursts to achieve victory. You don't have thorns, right? No, just relentless damage, you heal. We could go with less actions. Sure, let's do that. A little bit extra cash early on is always helpful. Alright. We don't have a lot to start with. Let's go Avenger. We'll put... oh, you're so big. I didn't realize you were so big. I can't put you on the same floor. That's kind of shocking. It's shocking. Yeah, I would have put you on the first. Alright, let's put you there. And you fill the tile with that, so it is behind you. So, yeah, you actually take up 5. Maybe this only comes in if we have space. If we don't have space, it doesn't pop in. Let's put another shield steward down here. Just to have just a wall of defense here early on. Nothing's really good at this point, though. Right, we've got these guys, too. Sacrifice 1 damage to enemy units. Could just put a bunch of defense on our Avenger here. Certainly not a terrible idea. That's all I can do. I'm not gonna kill him. She'll kill him. Healer, always a problem. We did get somebody we can throw up top. Have a Bloated Wolf. So you're dead. Just gonna take a little bit of damage, not a huge deal. Do we save the lava flows? There's 2 more waves coming. Yeah, let's go Valor here, you guys. Wish I had some direct damage spells. We just have little guys we can sacrifice to do some direct damage. Damn heal. At least the trample will help with that. Yeah, we should probably give you some valor, I think. That would make sense. Tell you what, I'm going to give you a bunch of valor to help out. Hoping we'll draw lava flow once the boss comes in. Give me a tiny bit of armor. Okay, we did get one. Good. Alright, let's lava flow. Have some pyrogel. We do kill the boss, so we're totally fine here. Don't have to do anything crazy. Just because... I'm just gonna go ahead and give you some damage shield too, because why not? We want our guys to survive the fights if we can, so they'll permanently get the health bonus. I don't know if that'll apply to my lead. Yeah, that one, he got it. Yeah, leader, I'm not sure. Extra cash, very nice. Pyrogel 10, that's pretty good. I do like the lava armor as well. Snotty Whelp could be helpful. Some damage and some Pyrogel at the front units. They are pretty small. I definitely want to increase the size on each floor with this setup for sure. I think the lava armor could be really good though. We need a good defense up front. None of these are great. I think the challenge, we can force one of the enemy to the front. We got a couple. Very nice. Okay, that's what spells, banished, Pyreborn, and units. I think we want to go units. Some kind of unit we can get first. Miser's okay, Magma Cultist. Can't apply Pyrogel 1 to enemy units. Not bad. I like that a little better, actually. We need to make a really tough frontliner. Titanite could do that. We could make somebody smaller. The Valor also helps. Let's go Titanite, and let's put that on the Avenger. So it's just half damage all the time. The Valor would give him extra block. Tempted to just reroll and try to get something else to make him tougher. Just extra health would be nice. Do I want to do that? I'm only going to have 65 left. So let's just use this instead. So one of these guys, yeah, he actually is a little stronger now. So we could do a bit more attack on somebody. I don't know that I want to keep the stewards and on the train as we go forward. Let's give you some extra health, because why not? Or some extra attack value. And we'll go Valor. It's really only helpful on somebody who's up front. So we could actually keep a shield steward and get it. We don't have to take it. It's just fairly cheap. But we could put it on somebody as kind of a temporary stopgap measure. Actually, are you all the same? 25, 25, yeah. I swore one of you should have gone up in health because you were in the front line. Am I crazy? Yeah, do that just for now. It's fairly cheap. Nothing too crazy. We could get rid of a card. Haven't got anything great for a frontliner, so I'm not really sure about what I want to get rid of at this point. Pitiful followers of Dominion will attempt to fill your deck with useless burdens. I don't want them on each floor necessarily. I mean, we could do that. I don't think it's worth it for the money, though. Let's just do a normal fight. Okay, so I could put you down in the front, but I'm not sure that's actually a great call. We have some kind of tougher people we want. So I'm going to do the same thing and put you on the second floor. Down here, we're going to do the Avenger. For backup, I'm going to give you the Magma Cultist, which does mean I can't put any of the Shield Stewards in. He's more of a frontliner anyway. Gotta remember that I can do that heal, too. I always forget about him. Okay. Options, options, options. So we do have the bloated whelps. I'm just gonna throw a couple bloated whelps in. That'll kill everybody without me having to use an ability or anything, so that's good. So I don't really need to use the Inspire for the Pyrogel. We can get the Spear Steward out if we wanted to. Why not? At this point, they're all fairly weak, so we can kind of get away with this. Okay, that's fine. We could draw you forward if we wanted to. Let's do that. And then, since I've got more, let's just blow you up. So it didn't even matter, but anything we can do to cast spells kind of helps us out here. Let's do the Sacrifice on you. I'm not going to use the Lava Flow because it does have the Consume on it. So we can only use it once per battle. Chop. It's kind of Skeksis looking dragon guy over here. Oh yeah, Lava Armor would be nice on you. Let's do that. You are not my Valor buffed guy. So I don't really want to throw you out up top here. Let's just get some Valor. Just some extra damage. Okay, here comes our first major problem. Oh yeah, we've already got this. He's dead. We'll Lava Flow. You're slightly hurt, so we could heal you. It's not a huge deal. You don't do anything. Yeah, I think we're fine. We could blow you up, so sure, let's do that. Throw another one out, because why not? Just stack some more Pyrogel by casting spells on this first floor. We should be good. I don't need to heal, but I will. Just gets him 3 health back. Nothing too huge. My last run I had a one of these Pyreborn. Was it Pyreborn or Fireborn? That when he hit someone gave them 8 stacks of Pyrogel, which was very, very cool, and ended up buffing him like crazy. Made him so he even took a bigger space, but had over 100 health, and then gave him an item that gave him the same attack as health. Flicker is not bad. Golden Touch, I haven't really had a lot of success with. Early on it's fine, but once you get a little further up, not so much. The Flicker can be good if we've got Pyrogel going. I'd like another unit. I don't really like any of these. The Demonize we could use in an emergency, so I will take it. We're up to 4, we don't want to burn it. Okay, health we don't need. Equipment and rooms stuff could be good. Another unit? Yeah, I feel like we need to focus on our units, so let's do that. Greed Dragon, there we go. Nice frontliner.
Hello.
I mean, the Valor would be okay with him. I do like the quick and the attack, that's quite nice. We do Valor on you. That's just 8 additional attack and some armor. Can still afford the Speedstone. I don't have anybody with like multi-strike or something that hits everybody. That's really helpful to have. Somebody like that. I don't have anybody like that. But a free hit is a free hit. Yeah, I just want to make you tougher. I'd like to make you a lot tougher, so nothing really quick. Let's reroll this here. This is the one I had. I do like the large stone quite a bit. 15 attack, 50 health, extra size. I'm 5 short of picking it up. That really sucks. We'll take the extra health. I'm going to throw that on you. We could really throw that on our other dragon as well, too. It would be fine. The Avarice, we could throw on anybody. Doesn't really matter too much. Just gives us a little bit extra cash. Just somebody who's just going to do some damage. Sure. Give me some money. Got the event. Come across a strange inkwell portal, rippling in liquid ink. 2 mysterious figures stand before it. This world is certainly unrefined, Nib. That just means we can give it our signature touch, Bin. They exchange a knowing glance. Several vestiges emerge from the portal, each pulsating with an unfamiliar energy. Do you take any of the vestiges? So let's see. Friendly units gain Conduit 1 on Slay. We're not doing a ton of spell casting. At the end of battle, gain 100 gold. I mean, that's pretty good. Friendly units get plus 12 attack. At end of combat, deal 1 damage to friendly units. Is that the end of everything, or is that the end of each, like, round? I kind of like to just give me some gold. I'll take that. As you take one of the vestiges, you realize that they carry a power that is not of this world. Look up the 2 figures, they give you a wink. May the ink guide your journey. Alright, we're off to Archeon. This is our first real challenge here. Pushes attacked units to the back. That could be a bit of a problem. Might want to put my Dragon Lady up top, then, at this point. Okay. At this point, you're actually going to be quite strong, because we have 4... So you're going to be a 60-75. But he takes half damage, so he's actually slightly tougher. Tell you what, do this. You go there. You take the top. Alright, we could just go ahead and lava flow you right away. That's definitely tempting. We could also blast these guys. Yeah, let's use this. Blow them up. Almost kill you off. Get an Inspire off. Can't help here. That is going to knock you back behind the egg. Yeah, I'll just throw the weapon here too, for some extra damage. Don't appreciate you attacking my egg there, buddy. Okay, we could get you active here. Still get a spell off. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll set you up here. So we get a stack of Pyrogel that way going. Okay, he's gonna knock me back, which is a bit of a problem. Let's give you some lava armor. Might just blow him up. You're gonna die, which is unfortunate. Could throw somebody else out to tank that hit instead. Not much room, though. So he'll at least survive now. He's gonna get knocked back. Put out a spear. Just to do some extra damage. Well, Meg's gonna die, which is unfortunate. Could force somebody down, but it's not really gonna matter much. Could do another sacrificial lamb here for these guys. Go ahead and just do something to get a little bit more pyrogel going. I'm just gonna sacrifice these guys. I think. Take him out. Two thorns. Okay. Alright, well, Valor there. I don't have room. Anywhere for you, okay. Yeah, I was thinking I could put him out as well, but no space. My poor egg! How are we doing on health? You're down 30, you're down 5, down quite a bit. So we could go ahead and pop a heal here. There's only one more wave coming. So we can wait. I think we wait. I'm going to use the lava flow just to get some more pyrogel on the boss. Get the shield steward out on the ground floor if we want to. We might as well. And I'm going to go ahead and give you some damage shield. In case things go horribly wrong when we get to the final fight here. Okay, well, we've already got him dead, so we're fine. Let's go ahead and do our heal. Don't want to have anybody come down. You're going to die, that's fine, not a huge deal. We could give you some melee weakness to start off with. It's still not going to save him. Yeah, I think we're fine. Like, you're not going to die. can't play anybody, so yeah. Can't beat the boss, it's fine, but you did get the melee weakness. He's getting that Pyrogel and the melee weakness every time he hits me. And you're dead. Okay. Explosive 150 is okay. Double amount of Pyrogel. For 3, I think that's awfully expensive. Advance 5, and it attacks. That's okay. Also pricey for what it is. I'll take this, hoping we can drop the cost. I do like the hotheads, actually. The fire breathing's quite good. But another Greed Dragon, when we've got a bunch of eggs, is quite nice too. Yeah, I need more tanky frontliners, so we'll take that, and then we're going to take space. So we can have more guys on each floor. Alright, we'll level up. Do I want cash and then artifacts? Spells. Yeah, I kind of want cash. Let's do this first. Let's see what we can do with our champion. Gilded egg, so it's a better one. It just has more health, it looks like. It gives me a lot of health and decent attack. Over here, harvest. So that triggers when somebody dies. Apply Pyrogel 2 to enemy units. Well, units cost -1 on this floor, but she takes up so much space. I think we'll go with just the basic Guild Mother again. Just upgrade that. Just make her super beefy. Let's look at the artifacts. Extra draw during deployment. When a card with Consume is played, deal 30 damage to front enemy unit. That's not bad. Applies Pyrogel 2 to enemy units on all floors on Revenge. So if it gets hit, it's going to spray Pyrogel all over everybody on all floors. Not bad. I do have some Consume stuff, so I'm going to take that for some extra damage. This is okay. Not great. I feel like I could get something better. Let's just see. First time you summon a whelp each turn, reduce the cooldown of friendly units on all floors by 2. Mediocre. The end of battle gained 3 if your pyre took no damage. That's really good. Deployment phase, draw an equipment card from your deck, reduce its cost to 0. This is also decent, but I don't have any equipment at the moment. I think this is really good because we do have the 2 greedy dragons now. So let's go with that. That's way, way better. Alright, check out the event. Might get rid of a card too, I'm not sure. Historian has set up his carriage near the rail. Inside open crates, you catch glints of various artifacts scavenged from remnants of trains long past. Yes, very long past. You possess artifacts I have yet to add to my collection. Could I take one? Of course, I'll trade you for it. Do you give an artifact to the Historian records? Remove the Martyr's Signet and gain 2 random artifacts. That one was the extra health. Take an artifact off his hands. Friendly units gain +10 attack, but -1 attack for every non-boss artifact you own. Non-boss artifact. So any of these, I guess. This is decent, but 6 health in the long run isn't going to be that big of a deal. Let's do it and see what we get. Create an ephemeral copy of the first spell. Okay. And advance the back enemy unit when it enters your train. Okay, so back line stuff automatically forward. And every artifact, the story gives you 2 more. Herzal used to be 1 to collect those relics, but now that task falls upon me. Anyway, thank you. Okay, not making our guys any tougher anymore. We can pay to get rid of something here. It's only 40. We might. I don't know that I need my non-upgraded shield steward anymore, so let's have you leave. And off we go. Horde of Heaven. These misshapen wretches seek to destroy your forces even after their own demise. Have pity on them and put them out of their misery. So these guys give me the corruption, which does damage, I think. 3 when we kill him. Descend all friendly units to this floor. Retreat. Sort of battle enemies appear on each floor. I don't know that that's... I mean, it is 150 gold. I'm going to say no, because it's probably these basic guys who are going to put a bunch of corruption on me from the start, and I don't really want that. Okay, so now, we do have the non-upgraded dragon as well. Could be my frontliner on the ground. Go there with you. Actually, I do have a lot more space now. I could get you out, but you wouldn't summon an egg. You would summon an egg here. So that works out. I don't know if it just fills... I can't imagine it fills, just it summons 1. So just set up on all floors with that. So most of my attack power is 1 floor up. Well, we could put some weak guys in here. We could just blow them up and take them out. I could even do something like this. So when we kill stuff, he'll take... Yeah, he'll take the corruption instead of my dragon. That's kind of the idea. Because I didn't need to blow that guy up. I'd like to get him out. Let's just add a little bit of valor there. So the ephemeral does take away when I discard it? Yeah. Yes, we saved having him take some corruption damage there to start with. So I think I'll just throw you on top. You guys down here. Because why not? Pyrogel, the flicker's not going to kill you. So you're going to take some corruption. Doesn't really help to do the flicker anywhere, honestly, but I'll play it anyway. Oh, I guess it does help because we can play it twice. Forgetting about that ephemeral ability. Probably would have better do the Pyrogel, but these guys aren't really a threat. Could have Pyrogel. If I remember, Pyrogel twice when the boss shows up. Well, that's not very nice. Super helpful here. We could get rid of the Greed Dragon out up top if we needed it. I think I might as well. Yeah, we'll just do some Valor. Take a 9 corruption. The heal won't get rid of that. We could reduce it, getting some damage shield. Nothing super exciting I can do. Yeah, we'll do that. Guess we'll just give you some melee weakness as well. Saving my lava flows. You can see the corruption doing damage. Facing Seraph with corruption at the end is really rough. Only one wave left. Let's get the lava armor on you. We'll wait for the final to come in, and then we'll go ahead and heal up everybody. I can get you out. Might be worthwhile to do. Okay, that was weird. Like, move. No, not gonna move. Okay, move. No, not gonna move. Alright, what we're gonna do... heal everyone first. Let's Pyrogel. Let's Pyrogel again. Can't move the boss, so I don't think doing this will do anything. I could get the melee weakness on you. Surprised we're not killing you, actually. We could blow up and kill these guys. Is that worth it? 500 damage. 700, it's super close to killing you. Melee weakness, now you're dead. And we'll add some Valor as well. Dragon is gonna die, but we'll be alright. He's getting more Pyrogel every time he hits me as well. Corruption is whittling me down for sure. Yeah, corruption got me. Good job. And yeah, we got a bunch. We're up to 8. Make my dragons a lot more effective, or we could go ahead and use them. Let's see. Gain 10 when a unit dies isn't bad. I don't have any room stuff. I do like this one. 10 damage and 10 Pyrogel to enemy units. I think it's Pyrogel first, then the damage. So it is quite nice. I do like that. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. That's just too good. I don't really like any of these. There's a few of these different equipment you can put on enemies I'm not a big fan of. And these, some of these are okay. I just think they look, these goofy songbirds are kind of goofy. Heroic Dive. Problem is, I don't know if you need the room. You probably need the room to do this, but maybe not. 2 times their health and armor. If I don't have to worry about room, this is decent, so I'll take it. I'm not sure. So we are maxed out. We do get some back because of this, but we'll be weak for a fight because I won't have any to buff the dragons. In exchange, we'll get some money, Pyreborn artifact, and another artifact. Is that worth it, or is having 80 extra attack and defense worth it? I'm going to go ahead and take it. I shouldn't, probably. Whelps, apply Power Gel 3 on strike, not bad. First turn, get extra action. After using an ability, friendly units gain armor 3. Is it just the unit that used the ability? I would assume so. Let's go... Actually, are these counted as whelps? Yeah, these are whelps. Okay. Let's do that. Cards and reward packs unit banners come with a random upgrade. Not bad. When you play a spell, spells in hand that cost less are reduced to 0 for the turn. Increase max by 3. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if we'll get there, but we could definitely get... we could get 5 in one fight, potentially. Equipment room card... Merchant, get rid of some stuff, artifact, more artifacts to buy. My units are going to be a little weak this time, so let's go ahead and see what we can get here. I do like the shield here, so it's the revenge attack damage. Bloodthirsty Blade I haven't seen before. Slay, gain +1, that's not bad, 4 attack. Exiles Diadem, 10 health, -2, cannot reduce, so it makes you smaller. Huh. That's interesting. Space isn't too much of an issue at the moment. I'm going to take Bloodthirsty Blade. I think that sounds cool. Vanished unit. Steadfast Crusader is okay. Firebrand is also just okay. Just because you're cheap, I'm going to take you. Meat Shield's not bad. I have used that before, as you can tell. Overgrown Carapace, +1 size, +20 attack, +20 defense, if there is space available. Yeah, I'll take that. That's kind of cool. Extra magic power. Take the health as well. Could get something right away. They're all a bit expensive. Let's just call it good. Well, I mean, we could take this as well, because it's a room item. I don't really have any. But I don't do a lot of spells. It won't affect, like, give Pyregel, but it will affect, like, the damage we do with spells. Which we have a couple, so we'll see. Okay. Not gonna do this. That's bad. So, if Heaven's Angels can become corrupted by the Titans, so can we. Strike them down before our forces become subject to the same corruption that befalls our enemies. So we are at a bit of a disadvantage here. Because our Green Dragons are not going to be anywhere near as strong. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to go hardcore on frontline defense instead. I don't think much will make it through there because of the trample and the attack, but you never know. Let's set you up second row and call that good for now. If we get that new item we just got, we'll give it to that dragon on the second floor. Well... Take an 8. It's not awful. Let's just get some defenses set, and we'll do some Inspire. Corruption. Hate that corruption, but at least we do have that heal. So you, when we cast a spell, sap, that's not great. So this guy, when attacking, corrupts. Yeah, so this one we probably want to put, we could put that on you, so it makes you a lot bigger. Did that even buff? +1 size, we've got space for it. 20 attack, 20 defense if there's room available. I feel like it didn't give me my stat increase. 8? It only gave me like, it's only like 8 more attack there. Why is that? I'm kind of confused about that. Let's get the lava armor up front. Okay, there we go. It just takes a minute before he gets bigger. He's got to grow into it, apparently. Let's put Bloodthirsty Blade on... Is it Gilda? Lady Gilda, yeah. Don't want to cast spells here. We're fine for health. And we'll add a whelp here, though. And let's just do some inspiring. Oh wait, he's getting bigger every turn. Or am I crazy? I think he just gets bigger every turn, because it's resolve, so it's at the end of each turn. I've never seen that item before. So yeah, as long as he's got space, he just keeps getting bigger and bigger. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, on resolve. So yeah, just having him by himself actually really works out. Although, did add him just for the pyre gel, and we could blow him up if we need to just make space. So you're doomed, that's fine. So yeah, I wonder, like, can we drop him down once he's huge onto that floor as well, if space is an issue? So you're not gonna die, you're not gonna die, you're not gonna die. Did have an incant down here, so I don't want to do any spells there. Throw an incant there. We'll throw a shield steward out as well. Why not? Okay, I'm gonna blow him up. I'm not sure if he actually can get bigger, but we'll see. Taking damage from that corruption. We'll put that down here. Alright, whelp. Let's just go with some extra beef up front, basically. I don't want to cast this because it's going to sap me, so not a huge deal. Although, it's going to kill you no matter what. But the 2 points of damage isn't really worth it. For abilities, nothing really. We can wait, do the heal. No one's gonna die. Yeah, he got bigger again. Yeah, can I drop him down to the bottom floor is my question, if we get that card. Okay, we did move him forward. We're not going to kill him on the first floor, which we would like to do. We can get some damage shield. Before we do anything else, we're going to heal. You're going to survive somehow. I don't want you to do damage because I want to get my dragon horde to go up by getting some more eggs. Is there anything I can do about that? I could descend him. Everybody's kind of boned on the first floor here. There's nothing I can really do except for give them some damage shield up front, which might be enough. Yeah, literally just one more point of damage, so that will do it. Just unlocked one of the other factions, it looks like. The Underlegion, something like that. Yeah, so we'll be fine here now. You're gonna die. It might just end there, but I think he will advance up. Let's do that. Still not enough to kill you. That's about all I could do. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Not enough energy to do what I needed. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to resolve the fight down here and we win, or if he's going to actually go up and hit the pyre. Stacking up that pyre gel on him. It's too bad I didn't get any of my spells to add the pyre gel to them on the first floor. Make this a little faster. So he's at the point where he's just going to keep coming back from the dead over and over again. Getting corruption on Gilda now. She's actually pretty banged up. That's it, you're dead. Nice, so we're all the way up to 7 after one fight. Just like that. Okay, expensive taste. Adds avarice. Gives me free money. These guys do add pyre gel now because they're whelps. I'll take it just in case I want to use it. I do like this one, damage shield 2 to all friendly units. I'll take that. And yeah, we're going to hold on to those so our dragons are way better. Underlegion, join with the mushroom folk of the Rotwood as they turn death and decay into victory. Alright, we have units, cash, duplicated card, equipment, healing which we don't need, and spells. I could... Like, my spells definitely do need some upgrades. We're fighting Kale, Lord of Cherubs here. Let's just go with, like, insane units. Okay, we gotta do space to 1. That's quite good. I think what I'd like to do, if I could use that same item on a green dragon, but I start him off at super tiny size, that would be awesome. Multi-strike is always good. The whelps do add pyre gel, so we could put it on a whelp even. don't know if that's super helpful, though. I want to make the dragons tougher, not necessarily attacking more, but they can do an okay job, so let's do that. I'll give you a multi-strike.
Oh.
8 Valor or 20 health on you. Let's go with the Valor as well. It's more damage, and it's some armor every turn. 20 health for super cheap if we want to do that to anybody. We might as well. We could just give that to you since you're actually a potential tanker frontliner if we need it. Give it quick as well, maybe. Sure. Nothing too crazy. Duplicated card. I feel like that item that we picked up, although I do like the lava armor a lot, but I think the overgrowth carapace is actually really, really good. So I'm tempted to do that. If we go to another location, we can actually like merge this with one of our units, I think. Is that something I did with, I mean, if it pops up, because that was something I did in my previous run. So I'm tempted to grab another one. Or we could go additional dragon. I think those are my best options. The Avenger's not a bad frontliner either. We've got decent frontliners now, especially with the number of eggs that we have. So yeah, give me another overgrowth carapace, I think. Then let's get rid of something. I've got too many whelps. We can just blow them up, so it's fine. Probably just a spear steward. Okay. On to Lord of Cherubs. Kale and his cherubs grant +7 attack and lifesteal 1 to enemy units. So they're going to heal, do extra damage, all that good stuff. So we should be awfully beefy here. So yeah, 98 and 111. So we'll set you up front. You by yourself. And then if we can make you even bigger, probably been better to have you down here, but I kind of wanted to have him have room to grow just by himself. And just see how insane that can get. Well, we've got an opportunity. I'm going to take some damage, nothing too crazy. We even have space here. Which I might save for my guy that gives me Pyrogel when we cast a spell. Is it worth it to get damage shield to everybody on the first floor? Maybe not a bad idea. Nukes the front guy as well. Good amount of damage going out there right away. And he's so tiny. Because we do have the trample, I think, yeah, the Bloodthirsty Blade on you is quite good. taken a bit of damage, but nothing too crazy. No units, unfortunately. What's your deal? 7 attack, lifesteal. Yeah, we want to kill you off, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just put some damage shield there. Nuke the front guy. Alright, you're dead. We'll do some extra damage. Could Pyrogel already, just to get some damage ready to go on you. As far as we haven't had any of those come up. So you can beat shield. Let's Pyrogel, because we can do it a couple times on the boss. Gives us a free shot at you as well. One damage won't do much, but you take 9. Eh. Well, now you're all gonna die. Nice. We'll go ahead and put you up front, on top, in case we need it. Kill 3 with that single attack there. Yeah, spread out some attacks there. And we can do a nice hit too, which we might as well. Yeah, let's do the Overgrowth Carapace on you. Nobody's gonna die up front, so that's all fine. Did you get the lava flow? So we could do the same trick and just add a bunch of Pyrogel. There are more waves left, but the more damage we can do earlier on, the better. So yeah, let's do that. Just stack a ton of Pyrogel, do a bit of damage. And let's go with some Valor. Survive the hits there. Okay, let's get the chamber. We could do the magma cultist as well. Nobody's gonna die. We don't need to heal yet. Getting bigger and bigger. And then it'd be interesting, yeah, if I can have him drop down to that first floor as well. It'd be absolutely bonkers. With the lava armor, we could swap it out here. I'm just gonna keep letting you get bigger. It's fine. I do like the idea of throwing the lava armor out front. So let's do that instead. We'll switch over, because we can always heal them. We'll add some Pyrogel to everybody, casting a spell. Do it again. Do some extra damage that way. No damage going out to Kale, but that's fine. Still has room to grow. He's so big. We could throw the carapace up here. Not sure if that's worthwhile, but we could do it. Realistically, what else am I going to do? Nobody's going to die, so that's fine. We could just kind of prepare down here with the self-sacrifice. But honestly, I think the overgrowth carapace is going to do more for us. And I'll even give a whelp opportunity. Adds more pyrogel that way, and we can always just blow them up whenever, if we want the space. Bigger. Okay, we already have him dead. No problem. Yeah, I mean, we could demonize our own guy, I think. Yeah, we could if we wanted to. I don't think I want to do that. No pyrogel either. That's disappointing. Let's go ahead and heal before I forget. I'll make things super clear how it's going to go. Frontline guy will die, but we could maybe do something about that. I don't know if these will help, but adding a bunch of pyrogel on everybody will help. Nope, still gonna die even with all of that. But nobody else will die, the egg will survive, we'll be in good shape. I do like how the units just get bigger and bigger, like he's just massive there. I think Gilda's big. Nope. Frontliner's gonna die here momentarily, but what you gonna do? With the 40 pyrogel. So it gets us maxed out on Dragon Sword. Friendliness gained Valor 6 on Slay, it's okay. One unit gains Pyrogel, gains +3 stacks, that's quite good. I'll take the Hell Furnace. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to just go with Space because of those two artifacts we have. Well, not artifacts. Not this kind of artifact, but the items we have that just make units grow and grow and grow. Yeah, I'm going to do that, actually. Not something I would normally do. We can get a lot of artifacts this way, but we don't have a lot of time left before we fight Seraph. So I can't remember if there's another fight before we get to Seraph, or if Seraph is next. I think there's a regular fight before we get to Seraph. I'm just going to save them. Which is probably done. Yeah, it's a regular fight, so I should have gone ahead and used them, probably. here, we can get rid of cards. Units, health, we're fine on. We haven't lost any health. We'll go over this way, that's fine. Upgrade champion. I think we just keep doing what we've been doing. Harvest triggers on what? When a unit on this floor dies, it's 2 Pyre Gel to enemy units. That's quite good. The whelp cost reduction is not a big deal. The Pyre Gel's nice, but I think I'm just going to go for... Let's just go Guild Mother. Nothing super exciting here, honestly. We could get a room right away. That might actually be nice. Having the Hell Furnace. Although it does cost me to play it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to have that because I probably want to get units out primarily. We can combine equipment cards together. Like, that's an option, but it does increase the cost. So something like the Meat Shield Lava Armor could be combined together. That could be actually really good. I don't know if it'll increase the cost, too. It probably would. Let's just see what we can do. Yeah, we get to 2. So it would restore, it would give me the health, restore 10 health, and Pyrogel 3 to attacks. Does get it a bit pricey. But we could have it all together in one person. I kind of like that. Sure. We'll do that, even though it's a bit expensive to actually play. Space isn't really an issue. I'm going to reroll and see if it's anything else. Glass Cannon, fragile. If unit loses health, it dies. Ooh, that's kind of rough. We have one of those. Stasis Crystal, plus 20 and 20 while under stasis. That's pretty mediocre. I'm gonna remove... Let's go ahead and get rid of my Spear Steward here. We don't really need you. Disappointing. Not much of use. Yeah, I could have used these. I guess I can do it now. I'm just worried... It's a huge damage reduction to my dragons. But let's go ahead and do it, because we can get through this fight and get some more stuff. Damage your own unit, reduce cooldown. First turn, gain extra. That's pretty good. Spells, plus 3 damage for each upgrade on their card. Let's go extra. Dragons and Whelps, gain plus 8 attack. Equip a friendly unit, apply Conduit. Let's go Dragons and Whelps, do more damage. 50% chance to remove all buff effects on an enemy unit when it enters your train. Not bad. When you equip an Angel, apply Valor 3, Rage 3, Regen 3. Friendly units gain Stealth 1 on Summon and Slay. Let's go Cleansing Water. Was that worth it? I'm not sure. Some kind of event here. The 11 would make my stuff super strong. Isn't that the Belatro Joker? Colorful Vortex hurls the train toward a vast empty space filled with nothing except a deck of cards. A strange face emerges. It's Jimbo the Joker. The Joker presents you with 3 cards and exclaims, "Pick a card, any card. Which Joker do you take?" When you purge a card outside of combat, gain 75. Don't do that. Bosses start with Mute 3. Triggers abilities and enchants. Don't you work? Interesting. Non-champion friendly units gain plus 10 attack at the end of combat on all floors. 10% chance for this artifact to be destroyed. That's interesting. I kind of like this. So we've got 3 turns of them just not doing much. The Joker chortles. Good luck with that one. Ton of artifacts here going on. Alright, let's get into it. Again, we don't want the pyre to get damaged, and we want our egg to make it through. Dominion's Disdain. Terrible curses will make it hard to keep on with the threats Dominion is intent on sending your way. Yeah, I don't need the cash, so we're not going to do that. What do we got? Applies corruption. Okay, this is going to be rough. Okay, you guys aren't anywhere near as strong anymore. So I might want to have somebody else as a frontliner instead. So I think we're going to go back to having you up front. Got so much space in these floors, it's crazy. I mean, we're stronger. Let's do this. And we'll set you up, hoping we can actually get you to start growing. Not killing you in the back. Let's go with the Bloodthirsty Blade. A bit more damage. Could throw the Whelp in here, we might as well. Just add a bunch of Valor for more damage. Not enough. 120 block to start with is pretty crazy. Corruption's going to be a problem. Didn't get what I wanted. Get you on the ground floor. Let's do that. And we'll just zap. Because why not, basically. Put you there for now. Unfortunately, he is going to make it up. He's going to die, but we're not in like a great position. Corruption coming out. We're up to a lot more waves now, too. So it's kind of a longer fight. Okay, we did get somebody we can put up top if we need to, which we kind of do. Joy. As long as I can keep you alive, let's go ahead and do that. So you're going to heal now. And apply Pyre Gel when people attack. Dead. This doofus is gonna make it. There's nothing I can do about it. If I didn't play this, we could have. So like I could have added the Whelp. That's what I should have done, probably. Because I need to get these eggs back ASAP. So yeah, we just screwed that up. Thanks to this. We can undo. Which is a nice feature. Let's see. I think it just goes back to the beginning of the turn. Yeah, I have to put two people up top. It's super important that we don't take any damage. Why is that not killing you? Oh, you've got Reanimate. That's a bunch of crap. So I have to kill you a couple times. So it doesn't even really matter. Even doing this, we're still going to take damage on the Pyre. Well, that does suck. Live with it. Irritating, very irritating. Gonna miss out on 3? I think, is it 3? Yeah, 3 hearts there. Still haven't gotten my items. What the heck is going on? Okay, we're getting pretty beat up. But we're gonna survive. So we can hold off on the heal. Might need to push you back down. That's kind of a whole other problem. Can do some damage. Doesn't kill you. Do that just to do a bit more damage to him, but we've got more problems brewing with him coming through without taking anything. Just not dishing out enough damage here. We haven't gotten our items to get those guys to start growing. Okay, we did get both of them this time. You're gonna survive. That's not great. Mainly we're applying Pyrogel down here. So the spell thing doesn't help me too much. Let's go ahead and throw the Carapace on. I mean, I can put a bunch of Pyrogel on you, but it's not enough. Let's do this. But it's kind of a waste. He's still going to get through. That's too bad. Nobody dies. We're going to hold off on the heal. Yeah, this one's going a bit rough. I'm going to take a bit of damage here. Got these super tough guys charging on through. Well, let's add you in. add you in here. The Valor. Take the money. No, it's 0 because we don't have any. Never mind. Still gets through. Decent amount of damage. We'll add some Pyrogel before he gets up top, so he won't survive too long. Have things kind of under control on the second floor here soon. But I really need to keep that egg down here alive. I actually got a couple hits off. Okay, currently we're gonna lose the egg. Lava flow like crazy here. Let's get our heal off before I forget. This won't matter if we can kill you. But you are dead, and the egg survives, so we're actually already good. Could double the Pyrogel, but it's only doubling to 10. You don't have any. How did you not have any Pyrogel? He's only got 3. We could throw the dragon in here too. It's not. Well, we'd kill one that way. So I guess we'll do that. Have some more Valor. Yeah, we're in good shape. Gilda won't even die here. So the egg will make it, so we do get some eggs back. Just not as many as I was hoping. I think just sitting on the 11 eggs that I had would have been the better call for getting our way through this. Because I think we're fighting Seraph next. So you can only get a certain number, like even with what we've got, I think 5 would be our max we could pick up. We do have a better egg. The egg might be better? Does the egg give us more? I'm not sure. It started off as 2. Yeah, we got 6 from that. So the egg is giving us 6 because we upgraded our boss. Okay, yeah, it would have been 3 more if we had not taken any damage to the pyre. Okay. Is any of this that great? 2 pyre health for each egg. It's not awful, I guess. And it's a consume, so we could do some damage to the frontliners as well. I mean, I guess I'll take it. Multi-strike, strike -1. I do have a demonize, I just haven't, I don't think I've ever even used it. For the price, I feel like this is a bit much. I'm just gonna skip it. I don't feel like any of that's really worth it. And we're saving. Let's make sure we're saving our eggs. We want to have our dragons be much, much stronger. Yeah, fighting Seraph here. So we are gonna be in an okay spot. We could get our health back. Yeah, we'll probably just do that. Get our health back to max. Look at some artifacts.
Hello.
Avarice 2 is okay. Turn after deployment, send them a random unit from your floor on each deck. Yeah. Deployment, draw a room card, and it reduces its cost. We'll take that. Let's roll. Spell cards will consume if there's a chance to be discarded instead. I do like that I do damage with them at the moment. When friendly unit gains Valor, it gains +1 stack. Let's get an extra upgrade slot. Not going to matter, but otherwise would be good because we're so far in. We can always leave and come back. So yeah, so units. I could spells. That would be good. but units, no. And I think our damage on consume only triggers when they are actually consumed, not if we play them and it comes back. None of these are that great. I'm gonna... Oh, we can't reroll again. I guess we could take the extra Valor. We could theoretically take that, but we'll just spend it probably on spells here. -2 cost, consume, 20 magic power, consume. Remove consume.
Uh-huh.
20 power and consume. Flicker could be quite good for that. Sure, let's do that. -2, gain consume. I'm never going to use the demonize otherwise, so we'll do that just to make that potentially useful. Holdover.
Uh-huh.
Options, really. Nothing great, just an inspire or a challenge. I'd like to reduce the cost of the Dragon's Breath, then it would actually be a bit more useful. So we could do that and then reroll and hope we get something that reduces the cost. There's reduce the cost. -1 and intrinsic. Let's just go... Yeah, -1 cost on that. Heal your pyre equal the spell cost. Extra power. Sure, we can do that. Plus 10 damage. Don't want to get rid of anything. I don't know that the challenge is really that useful. We have a lot of inspires, we may not need as many as we've got. A lot of consume stuff. Yeah, I think if we got rid of anything, I think dropping an Inspire would be okay. Just increase the chance of something else coming up that's a bit more useful. -1 and intrinsic for 100 is not bad. But we want it to be something that's fairly useful. Getting this out early, not terrible. Could remove some more cards. We could still pick up this stuff. At least that, I guess. Although I do like the consume triggering some damage. If I were to get rid of 2 things... So I would probably drop... Challenge. And maybe another Inspire. Just because I want to have the stuff that I want coming out faster. I mean, potentially even a bloated whelp. Yeah, get rid of the whelp. Alright, We've got 6, so it does give me a bit of a buff in the fight for our greedy dragons. Not as much as I would want, especially with the corruption coming out. Unrecognizable from his original form, Seraph has returned as a puppet of Titans from the Abyss. Seraph's dominating form will spread corruption to your units. This one's pretty hard to deal with. So I'm not super confident, despite the mass horde of stuff we've got. Yeah, Pyrogel down here. You guys are going to be plus 60, plus 60. I'm going to go ahead and have you set up on the second floor. Okay, the mute will stop corruption a little bit. We're still going to take some damage. Doing a good chunk of damage. Blade on her. That's a good chunk of additional damage. Now they're all going to die. Let's get you here as well. It's just lots and lots of Pyrogel if we need it. Let's do that again. Nice. So is that 4 stacks? But we do have that corruption. Still have room to add more guys, too. These guys we got to kill twice up front. Definitely kind of irritating. So this has consumed now. We've got a chance it's not going to consume. Unfortunately, didn't get the item I wanted to start growing our dragon. We could just add more whelps for just more Pyrogel as well. So let's do that on the ground floor. Flicker a bunch. Not that it's that big of a deal, but when cast, we're adding some Pyrogel on the boss here too. Get the Inspire as well. Okay, we're already doing 248 damage here. That'll add a lot of Pyrogel too. Bit of damage going out. No item. We could double the Pyrogel on you if we don't want to do anything else. But I wouldn't mind getting a defender up on the top floor, but then it means he's going to go to the top floor and mess him up. So that's a whole other issue. It's only at 24. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. Let's double it. I think that's a good call. You're going to make it through. That's unfortunate. Taking some damage. Taking some damage. Okay, finally got it. You're gonna die if we don't do something, though. If I heal you, you're probably fine. I'd like to get this on him as well, but we can't do that and get the overgrown carapace on. Carapace, let's go. You're gonna survive and make it through. That's frustrating. So I'll put a whelp, just getting ready for that, and gotta heal. Oh, you're still gonna die. Crap. That is not part of the plan. Just stacking up too much corruption. This might not have been enough either. I think I would have had to heal and do this, probably. We do have other blockers we can put out there, though. We just have to draw them. Just too much corruption to handle for the frontliner. Corruption spreading. Once this is going this way, it's a bit rough to deal with. We've already burned the heal as well. Okay, let's get you out front to block. Do have a bit of a situation. So you're getting through no matter what. I'd really like to Pyrogel. We could also do it up here, get it off twice. You're still alive. Why are you still alive? Because they get the attack first, that's why. So blow yourself up. You can just sit there, that's fine. Pyrogel this way by adding some Valor. But he's gonna die from that corruption he's got spreading. Just a few more turns. Outgrowing the damage there for now. Okay, unfortunately we did get this. Pyre takes 5 damage if we don't do something about that. Haven't got an item I need. We could maybe burn everybody here. These guys are doomed, but we could stack some more Pyrogel. I mean, I can kill you, but it's sort of a waste to do that. Get damage shield on everybody down here. That will keep the front line going a bit longer. That might be worth doing. Let's give everybody some damage shield. You're still going to make it. You're still not going to die, which is kind of surprising. Still going to take a little bit of damage there. is going to start stacking up like crazy. Burn the heal. I'm kind of worried second floor defense is going to fall. More corruption. I didn't draw what I needed. Trying to get that item to him so he can heal. You're going to take a bunch as well. We'll just throw a Shield Steward up there. Just throw some Valor down here, I guess. Not what I needed to draw. It's massive stacks of corruption. Okay, we're on the final wave. What are we gonna do? Well, to start with, you're down here. Enjoy the lava flow. Now we're at a pretty good chunk of damage. Now might be the time to see if I can draw you down and have you attack. Because the other fights don't matter as long as we kill the boss here. Yeah, it does work, even though we're massive. Still not a kill, though. Okay, that's kind of rough. Have melee weakness 2. It's not enough damage. It's not enough damage. It's so close. Magic power. I guess we'll throw the magic power there. He didn't survive very long thanks to all that corruption. Yes, it's corruption just stacking like crazy. Down to how much health? $52 health. Well, I've got units, so we can do something. I have to survive the attack, though, is the problem. You only attack once, so the second hit will kill you. So if I just put 2 bloated whelps here, you should die. So we can die in a fight, or I can just blow you up and kill you. Alright, a bit rough. We did take some damage there. But yeah, that's probably the hardest version of Seraph that I've seen anyway, the one that stacks the corruption on you. Just it's so much corruption to deal with and damage constantly hitting you. If I'd stayed with the 11, we would have been in a better shape as well into that last fight. So new items. Deal 1 damage for incant. After using an ability from the units get +5 attack. Deal damage equal 25 times your eggs, then lose an egg. Healing done, maxed out. Oh, alright. Yeah, Overgrowth Carapace is actually really good. I haven't seen that before. We'll go back to that in a second. Just going to go to this next thing before I can go back. So healing, coins earned, not by a whole lot. Units summoned, 76. Yeah, I feel like this one could do really well. Like if I wanted to just keep playing with them, I think it could do really good if we could just stack those eggs and just leave them. And just don't ever cash them in. Sit at 11 and just keep rolling forward. I could probably make it quite a bit further. But that'll have to do for today. So, oh, we've got something going on here in the Tipsy Imp. But this has been more of Monster Train 2. I've been Disturbing Puppet. I know it's a long one, but thanks for coming by and hanging out. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.